So then I get here. Yeah. So if you just accept it, boom, this goes running like crazy. So I have to try to get comfortable enough that I won't need to push back in. And I'm trying to plant my right leg underneath the wheel if I can. So as I'm in here. So yeah, something that sucks more and getting taken down as I'm just hold you. It's like they're not trying to submit here, they're not trying to get in. They're just trying to help you. And so you just gotta wiggle that bottom leg underneath me. Oh shit.
I just came up with it as I was walking in, and I was realizing I gotta get like all my pads on and all my things on before I can roll. Yeah, it's called NHBJJ, Nursing Home Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We're gonna change this class from the gentleman's hour to the nursing home hour.
Everything works the same. It's like three-dimensional chess. Same thing works on here. You gotta head on against the wall. So old fight, stand up. Every classic elementary school fight is this scenario. So whether we're on the ground or on the wall, it's the same deal. So next thing I'm gonna look at. If you have practice on me, if I start to drive into you and you don't like drive back into me for whatever reason, because we can't expect that you're gonna do this. Yeah. Most likely you will bring me back in. Yeah. So as I come up on you, let's say you push your head on me or something, and you're going to come on this side of your head. So it's self-defense, but it's also extremely effective in sport jiu-jitsu because it's primarily just holding on to you, so you switch the position. I'll show you now. So if I get to this position and they kind of just set this, I'm not going to pull them back over and punch them down. I will run the ground as I can. I'm trying to lock his shoulder in. I'm not trying to push his head away. And then I'll put my forearm in his elbow. However, if I can always get the submission, especially if I'm using this as self-defense. I want to subdue the person, not submit them. I want to make it where they have a threat of this is going to break me, so they relax. So not appropriate in that zone, but that's like stage 2. So I'm always gonna expect stage 1. I'm up here, he's holding on for dear life. I'm trying to knock him over, but instead of him driving back into me, he like falls like that. And let go, touch the ground, grab his wrist. Again, I'm not pushing his head away. I'm locking his shoulder in. I can put my forehead in his elbow socket where I'm pinning his shoulder, his elbow, his wrist. We can finish. And I can hop over on this one. So this is when someone's just holding. Yeah, and nothing is it. Punch it down. Lock my shoulder. And lock the hips. Turtle your head so you're in the middle. Now let go of the ball. Now, keep it careful walking in the middle. Good. You can grab from here with your maxilla elbow. So you can press it. That pops out of the hand, you can lift the hand up. Looks like ball gets you home, grab the hand. Find the hand. You pull the ball. You can already submission by support. You can have a little bit less. That can be quick now. Get the hand up. Almost in the competition. Those are going to be the two most common jiu-jitsu positions. Some of those two. When you go out of the third, self-defense. If I come here and I start to strike, you want to extend your arms. Place it. You get that one forward. Now that's not going to happen too often. When jiu-jitsu is so much striking for that. Was it? Then when I work it out, so there's a heavy arm here, and he goes and he wants to punch me. Yeah. When I'm going like this with both arms, and then I'm typically just hooking from here. And I can kind of keep it below, and I do it over. As soon as he goes to punch, walk. So, very important. The first two reactions are what you're looking for, so I want to be committed, but I'm not expecting it has to move it in a counter. So, I can test it and see what the actual response is. If they drive back in me, switch my hips, put me up here. Punch the same side of that. Again, I'm not trying to show his head away. I'm trying to pop his shoulder in. Found the little nuances. Any joint lock I'm trying to do, I have to control the joint that's really closest to the torso. So if I want to release that, I have to stop everything. Is that looking good? I can do it. I teach my side we read back, which is the most dominant, so as we start to get through, taking the most, and that defense things. Side mount, I regurgitate backwards, regress backwards, because side mount, I can choose to a neon belly, mount, back mount, and enter the leg, so it's kind of like your destination, and go wherever I want. So in this scenario, in most cases, not all, I want to be turning my body, looking at the legs if I want to step over and no knee, and then things you can do bouncing over, but as you're a little bit newer in jiu-jitsu, it's kind of like I need to turn toward my work area and keep my work area in my chest. So I'm trying to advance my position. I kind of have to go to reverse case of Tommy, which case of Tommy is facing this way, reverse case of Tommy is kind of facing this way. My work area is right here, so I can step over and out. So go to my next destination, which is forward. So we'll do an hour, we can get around with each of us, top, bottom. So we'll start on the back. The way I want us to do the starting at the back though, is I want you to take the back, and then as soon as you take the back, the position spark begins. You know what that takes? If you don't, you will learn. It doesn't matter. How you gotta get both
Like I'm
legs.
standing or?
No, so I can let it lie down here. Before it bumps and runs. Well, now you say. Rather than us just being like, because a lot of times we have clients that hurdle, and you just get one person, good. So first one involves I'm going to defend the back take, but once the second hook comes in, give it a 2-second count, and then start your defense. So the starting point will be once the back hook's in, you go. First one on top, put our hands down in position. I support now more so. As long as you stay in a dominant position, full mount, back mount, side mount, it's still what? They either need to go to a neutral position in your guard or reverse the position to reset. Okay. You get 2 rounds of each person. tied up going that way now. Switch volumes. Again, back take. Engage the hooks in, the positional spark starts.
That's what I thought.
Most modernized drive. same thing from full mount. But, I'll show you. So, we had to see about as people fly over this, what I was doing in general is giving the safety to go that way. So, you see, we come up and over. Even though I'm not going to grab a choke here, this is stopping the road to go that way. And then as he's pushing to defend that to the hands. But just the control from that man being to drive the shoulders over on her side. You know, because he said right here, this is what Jimmy would escape. If I didn't have this, he'd be gone. So on this side, set it up over here. This is the road in general. But from here, as he wants to back over, go to control. And then as he starts pushing my hands away, but it was a defensive press and pull to on the overlook side, pull that out, and then let him go to the other side to his.
So you were careful to keep it over the shoulder, not take the look out, take the neck.
Yeah.
So then you stop and pull them out.
Try and catch it with one hand and back and try stuff.
Yeah.
So they
Should you keep that all around the back?
dive over, but we were already committed there because that's what we do.
Essentially, always.
I tricked you.
Well, no, I knew immediately I was thought. I was like, I can't even stop.
Right. But I was in that aggressive one this morning. In my position sparring. So I was testing out to see how it worked.
I wanted to go north, but I knew I couldn't because I was stuck on the south. And I would.
Look how thick your upper body is. It's hard for you to
You
get.
mean muscular.
It's a sense.
2 C's there.
Girthy body.
Yeah.
It's a
So with you, I had to let you push my hand away, but the rest of the time I was able to threaten and choke more. And when I did it with you, it actually opened up the choke with my other hand. So again, all of that was just fucked around in front of that. I did it today.
So I don't even know. I don't know.
Just don't make us feel like we're not
right from the dead thing. Like, if you let me, like you were healing, your physical spot.
just don't stop.
Yeah, I got that.
What's going on?
You're so shy.
So I liked that.
That's what happened.
Straight away,
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
My right wrist isn't as strong choking on one now, so I got it on you. I think I got the first one okay, but the second one, I was like, so I did it with you and then the other wrist.
Yeah.
Alright, same thing, to start the position, so I'm gonna here and cast those, fighting me, boom, we'll come over, in the belly, hold for 1, 2, and then it's go. What we want is, it sucks when you're just like hunkered in, it's not real. So I want it where you have a 1, 2 count, and then go, pull 3 of this, fully solidified. So, for full mount, you can go to the belly, side mount, back mount. If you're in a top position at all, you keep going, try to submit. Grab fire. First on bottom, you do the count, and then say go when it was 2 seconds. That way they know what's up. Pull out, up, go.
threat is escalated. So now this defense is no longer appropriate. This defense can kill you. This defense makes it worse. So you have to address this one now. Which then, when you do, I'm going to come. But if you don't address it, you're going to be choked. Then you can, okay, now you're trying to, and so your arms are up, and the mountain's higher, so this. So now you have to tuck your chin and try to get back. Okay? But you have to address this. To address So, yeah, same thing. So, if you want to get better, take a second to watch how the higher belts. Like, don't take tips from lower belts. Take tips from higher belts. I'm relaxed. I'm not moving. Go ahead.
Just generally give them here.
Yeah, I'm still not worried, because what am I going to do to get this off? 2 options left. More, but just for your brain. I can go and fight this, which now creates all those problems that I don't want. Or I can also trap it, protect myself, and capture it. So there's a risk with me putting my hand.
Oh, yeah?
If you address it poorly,
This is cancer. So when I'm off the knee, I can.
if you address it poorly and do this, I'm going to get armor. Right? If I fight here, they're going to climb up into my armpits. But if I trap it, protect myself, now I can bridge it out and you have no post. Let's say, for instance, I don't, and you take that arm all the way across. Good. Now, see? So there's options. That's the easiest one. Agreed. Everything else that is clouding your brain is not too easy. You know? It's keeps you from improving. No, it sounds condescending. It's like, I'm going to say that I was 6 and your pace is like total learning pace. You know, smart. That's what you want.
I think I
You
know.
know, I told you in that pace. I'm happy to like share with you that pace. You know? The pace where I have to survive, you know, you're right on the other level. I still have to survive. It's not that much. You know? And are you really learning jiu-jitsu or are you just leaving everything like that? Yeah, that's it. You know, that's just a black belt. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Not, you didn't get what your money was worth. I wanted to show you. Here. You just have to, yeah, good. And I just, now, right away. Now I kind of don't have anything to give. Right? I'm not going to break these off. It's so much energy. Right? So, I might come up here, see what you do, see how you behave, right? It's not going to do anything. Okay, I might bring this back down here. See if you're going to put your arm back. Okay, boom. Just took that space. Okay, you're like, whatever. Exactly. Shoot you back, you cover that space. As you have this, you can trap and bridge and I'm done. See? Not that complicated. It's not. Don't overload your brain with, you know 5 things to do? Get good at those 5 things. Don't let anything else enter your brain. And I'm not talking about my own master. I'm just telling you what's gotten me to stay on the map. You know?
Alright, one thing we'll look at, I'm sure it's already posted. Like to make sure we follow this one.
I think you want to go north.
Yeah. Well, that was, I think that's why I ended up going to Captain, because I went north, and then we went to the beach, that's part of the way. And so, yeah, I mean, it's like that.
Because I didn't feel it.
So, I'll show you stuff that we can see. When we're in town, whatever the thing is, ground notes are the best. last time they came during the fences, step up to a modified asphalt, you know, the old ground.
That was the problem.
Right, so now, if I'm up here, he slows his back, if he wants to try to show on me. He could, but that's not sitting at me, you know, it's so heavy, and it's pretty easy. So that's like he's about to go, so moments. So that was 3 months of the next day. So now, reverse AC calming, back to peptides into the same everyone basically can escape. So the bring it in here. When he goes reverse AC timing, which means this, I want to look here. My elbows go down if I can. I'm going to walk this elbow up or up in the back. Now, I'm going to do the same thing by trying to climb my right knee underneath his body. And then I want him to step over this leg. And as soon as he does, and he goes to the mountain, put the ribs take it back. So, on our basic autonomy, as I'm trying to climb under, it's the same exact body mechanics. Makes some sense. So if somebody does it, opportunity, I want to keep it down there, try to climb underneath him. As I commit, then he's going to try to grab me, and when I'm ready, maybe I'll like push my knee through. He's going to elevate his upper body, flip, whatever shoulders or thighs going on this battle.
Zachary, why would I? Can you put that on for me, please? Are you rushing? No, nursing home hour. Yeah, we're changing the name. Nursing home hour. Why would I can't mount you. Why would I think I can mount you for this? Right? No. I can't mount you. I can't even move. I can't mount you. Well, you gotta give him a little bit or something, eh? No. Something about that.
There's a whole series on this where you can start doing like a butterfly hook and elevate your arm next to it. But when people get to that position, they're gonna see red and try them out. So it's just understanding that you would want to get your position up high up your chest, you would want to swell down. But more often than not, you know, when it comes through here, gets to the side now, he gets to that position, he's like, what happened today?
And that's, as soon as he picks this up, that's the first thing I'm thinking, oh, I got that.
Go sit down.
You don't feel stable. You just gotta climb up. That's the difference.
I don't feel civil anyway.
I'm safe. I still think I'm safe.
You won't say.
I was only this far away.
But the thing I like to show about that is the same exact body mechanics we learn to escape the basic economy by trying to get that in under the body.
Yeah.
Trying to scoop underneath it, it's the same body mechanics, and that's the cool thing about jiu-jitsu is when I can learn how to move my body one way and see this was multiple, I learn more moves by one body mechanic. So like, I'm trying to climb under there. So again, I need to win this battle, and then it's like, as long as I'm climbing that knee under, and I have the ability to lift, when he goes from this to out, it's still coming off the ground.
I mean, it is. I do it. I've seen it, but just
You just have to know it's going a little bit.
yeah.
Would it change if they're
How
higher?
different
Or you still afraid
You
of
can
it?
run the other way. It would, the higher the up on the chest, the harder it's going to be.
Don't do it.
So defensive wise, if I position on, and I felt somebody was, put it up.
So Brady, what I'm talking about is his hip is up, is on that break, on
But a lot of times, like, people get to this position,
yeah.
like, because they're chasing a position instead of like settling and understanding about what is coming.
So depending on what they give you in that high mount, the worst case time, I'd force them down low or just change my count. Okay.
So that, when it's happening, as soon as it gets there, I'm trying to keep this away
Frame.
and then look. Now, when I'm ready, I think I'll be far away, and then when I'm ready for it, I'll hit it. Yeah, push it over.
But there's a.
I like that. I like the short grip. It's a little less, right? A little less daunting, less restrictive.
Yeah,
But you still can't go.
just rubbing some of it, yeah, not pulling all of it out. As soon as you start pulling it out, I'll have something. Yeah.
But that's just the whole journey is like, what we learn here, and if I'm like, what was the last thing that I taught, thank you, top seven?
It was the clock choke from.
Side mount or top mount?
Top seven.
Top side mount was the, it's a clock choke there. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, that was the last thing I remember you teaching the top side mount.
But that's like.
With the lapel, right?
Without the, oh, yeah,
You
without
grab
the,
the, yeah.
so it's the console without throwing the leg.
Yeah.
We are only working in the treasury of what we just worked. So if you go down and look down on Saturday, quarter mile, this means the baby is, so they cash grab, they're gonna show them out. It's like, oh, everybody goes, pretty well.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's.
funny, sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but I feel guilty when I just learned to move and they're falling into the trap. And you're like, especially when you're like, okay, I just touched it, and you're getting it to me when we're rolling, and I'm like, okay, but you don't want me to take it, right? Because that would be cheating. So,
Try that with Brady, you could be better.
It's a weird psychology thing.
I do review, I do. Like 38.
But like, the journey of jiu-jitsu is like, it doesn't make you cruel to jiu-jitsu, you do a session, somebody that doesn't know what it is. No, that is also the best way to teach them. So it's like a happy medium, like, I'm gonna submit you with this.
ego is jiu-jitsu, it's the ultimate motivator.
If you're doing it with like malicious intent, and you're like counting on the scoreboard, or like, doesn't know how to do the, maybe you're on the side notes, and you do, boom, 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 boom. We want all this because you're posting around here, trying to mess it up, and it's in there. Oh, okay. So like, that's also how we should, but do some fucked up submission, all that,
What, 37 Lucky Choke, your Instagram?
Not very well.
No,
Not very well.
No, there's the, Compton,
I know.
Oh, that guy.
yeah.
I argue with that system.
It's not that, it's just what you're talking about, just another tally, like, oh yeah, this is my 37th comp victory with a buggy choke. Alright, bro, well, you know what, you're doing jiu-jitsu longer, or you did purple belt longer than I can do jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
So just kind of like, we already did all the body mechanics with doing it, of course, self-defense part of it. It's like that. Years ago, I feel that, but I like that back to it a lot.
do the same thing. Take my back. Close.
That's,
Yeah, so the way that